Thanks for coming over.
Oh, try and get you some flips.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
It all help, doesn't it?
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, to what it is now, yeah.
Maybe you go back.
I don't know.
So here I am. I've come to a spot that I scoped out last year or earlier on this year, last year. I thought it'd be a good place for a bivvy, and I think it will be. Just enjoying a nice cup of tea now. I've got some leeks, or I've got a leek and a carrot, and I've got some celeriac, half a celeriac, small one, an onion and an orange, and I'm going to do an orange and celeriac shoulder of pork hot pot, so I think that's going to be rather tasty. And I'm going to try it on the wood burner, and I'm doing it in going to cook it in a titanium pot. I think that was a litre. I think that might be a litre and a half, that one, so that'd be quite a nice size to get that going. So I'm going to get the fire going now. A bit of celeriac. This one takes a bit of just get that pork finished off browning now. The fire's going. That's good. Yeah. That's browned off now. It sort of goes brown before your eyes. So the thing to do is to cut it up and pop it in some water. That's great. We'll just put that into there. Old malt cider in there, and I'm going to have about 250 mils of hot water and a stock cube. I'll pop an orange in, and I've got a little drop of wine there, Pinot Noir. Okay, it's boiling away nicely now. Half a stock cube in there. I'm going to put a bit of cider in now. And see if I can get the meat back into the onion, the garlic. Quite a little pot full there, but the vegetables are going to shrink down as they cook. Let's pop a little bit more of that in. Now I've washed this orange, so it's all clean to go in. So that's now just going to sit in on the top there. Right, get our lid on. Ooh. So it's now 5:10. Pop probably have about 40 minutes of cooking. Good, that's just coming up to the simmer now. What's that been? Oh, it's only been 7 minutes, so that's not bad. I think it's time to see what this drop of wine's like. Gosh, that's very nice, warmed up. That's just the right temperature. When you have these long evenings like this, you've got to make a few little, have a few little treats to keep yourself happy, and a fire and a glass of wine absolutely couldn't be better, really. Oh yeah, that's simmering away nicely. Look at that. Couldn't really have much of a smaller pot than that. That's a litre and a half. I've got a good boil going there. It's almost a bit too much now. It's my little sprig of rosemary. Right, I'm going to just have a little taste of that, see if it needs anything. Yeah, probably wants a little bit more salt. But what I've got is this Worcester sauce, I think it is, which has got quite a bit of salt in it. So let me give that a stir in. Let's see what that's like. Let's have a look how the carrots are doing. Well, they've got a bit to go yet. I think what it's going to pay me to do is actually put the rest of that stock cube in. So a bit more stock cube going in. We've got a good boil going on that. Get some of those flavours coming out. So I want to get that reduced a bit. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness, that's a cracking fire. Oh yeah, yeah, that's better. It's got a nice bit of sweetness coming through, but it's got a little bit of depth of flavour there, which it just didn't have without the rest of that stock cube. So that's interesting. Let's see what those carrots are like. Carrots are done. What about the celeriac? Oh yeah, celeriac's done. And the leeks will definitely be done, so I'll just let that bubble away for another 10 minutes and then we'll see what it's like. See if we can just thicken it up a little bit. Definitely losing some liquid out of that. Oh, that's lovely. That's absolutely delicious. Of course, pork and cider go together so well, don't they? It's coming off. Heat. It's going in the pot cosy. Okay, let's see what this is like. So I'm not eating the oranges that are in there. It's going to stay nice and hot. Let's have a little taste. So, going in on a carrot. Yeah, carrots are nice. Let's try a little bit of pork. This is shoulder of pork. Yep, tasty. Bit of celeriac. Oh, celeriac is so tasty. And the leek is all obviously disintegrated. That's really tasty. There's some good flavours coming out through that pork. Actually, now it's reduced, the flavours coming out through the bottom. That's really nice. That's sweet. That's rich. That is just loading it with flavour. And so I think when I did it before, I actually just used orange zest, but a good tip from my wife was to actually just cut up a little small orange and pop it in, and that's absolutely nailed it. Of course, this meal would probably do for 2, but I'm going to have to step up to the mark and make it do for 1. Celeriac is so underrated. It's so tasty. You can have it in a stew, you can have it grated as a salad, a coleslaw. Oh, it's absolutely delicious. I just love coming on these winter camps. You can have a fire because you're not worried about catching the countryside alight. So there's no sort of question of that. You haven't got loads of people around, so it's absolutely first class coming out in the winter. It's the best time of the year. I don't know why people need to jet off to the side when you've got all this on your doorstep. Enjoy the fire while I have my cup of tea, a little whiskey and a bit of chocolate for dessert. Well, I've got to say that's probably one of the best meals I've cooked out, though I do say that every time, don't I? Well, nearly every time. Well, I think it's time to crack open this little tot of Glenmorangie. I've got to thank Ollie for that, so cheers, Ollie. It's going to be a nice little nightcap. I've got a nice little touch of ginger chocolate. That's nice. Cheers, Ollie. Yeah, very nice. Very nice too.